Hi, I'm Jana, and this is a really special Real Mom car tour because I'm with Scotty Reese from A Girl's Guide to Cars, and we are at the Chicago Auto Show, and we're standing in front of
the Volkswagen ID Buzz. Don't you love a car with a cute face?
and a cute name.
And a cute name, but it's got a cute face.
It does.
And it comes in all these really cute colors. It comes in orange, it comes in yellow, it comes in blue. Who knows what other candy colors it will come in, but isn't it adorable?
It is, and I think this is going to be a really fun tour because I don't know very much about this. I know that it is a throwback from the vintage VW bus.
It is.
And I know that this is electric.
Mm-hmm. All electric.
That's about all I know.
All right. Let's hop inside. Let's hop inside, and I'll show you what I know about it.
This sits a little bit high up.
It is, right? You need that footstep or whatever they call that.
I did not expect that.
Yeah, it is. And tell me what you think about this steering wheel.
I kind of like it. I'm going to go ahead and guess this is vegan.
Yes, all vegan leather and white steering wheel. When they first came out with the ID4, they did the white steering wheel and the white steering column. And then this piece, the driver display, is actually part of the steering column, so it moves with the steering column up and down as you adjust the steering column.
I think it's pretty high up right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, and it telescopes.
And it telescopes. And they did that as white, just as a show car. Yeah. And everybody loved it so much, they're adding it. So I'm hoping that we'll see it here, but we do see it in more of the ID4s.
I love a light interior.
And so what about this?
That looks, this whole thing looks futuristic, not just the screen, but I'm going to assume we control everything here. Your heated seats and your climate and what else?
Yeah, everything is going to be through here. You should be able to do this. Hey, Ida. Okay, well, it's not working because we're in the convention center.
Is that what we
but
call
it will have voice. It will have voice control. Yeah, so you'll be able to say, "Hey, Ida," which is IDA. Hey, Ida. Yes, so you'll be able to control it using voice activation. I also love these details here. Like there's a little phone cubby right there, so you can put your phone right there. And there's 2 USB chargers. There's a really nice little space here on the dashboard where you can put things. It has this really pretty wood grain. It's not actually faux, but you know,
it looks
it's
sleek.
A throwback to the 70s. There was a lot of faux wood back then.
A lot of faux wood.
And then there's this really nice panoramic sunroof that, check this out. Wait.
So this is a fixed glass roof, right? That probably has a UV
not working,
coating.
but it does. No, but it will clear.
Darken? Oh.
It will. Now it's frosted, and then it will clear. I don't think it's working right now. Volkswagen is saying, don't call this a minivan.
Oh,
they call it the what?
Is it a utility vehicle?
They're not calling it utility. They're calling it the ID Buzz. They're just saying, don't call it a minivan.
Don't call it a minivan.
Just don't call it a minivan. So we call it a because it has sliding doors.
That to me,
sliding doors are priceless. Like that is.
But they didn't call it a minivan back then. It was probably just the van.
It was a bus.
Oh, that's right. It was a bus.
Yeah, because it's shaped like kind of like a school bus back then. The old one, which is over there. See if I can.
This is our little cup holder situation, right?
But look.
It removes a removable console for the driver. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, so you can
cool.
Put it back in, and there it is. And there's a drawer in the back, so there's storage for rear seat passengers.
It looks customizable, so if you have like different little compartments that you
and then there's the cup holders here.
Oh, there's your cup holders.
And here is the glove box. So there's like little coin slots.
Talk to me about range.
So range is about 275 miles, I believe, and about 300 horsepower. It is a dual motor, and it is a 7-passenger, 3-row SUV. So we do have seating for 2, and there will be a captain's chair option, I believe. So it'll be 6 or 7 passengers. So a lot of the things that we're used to in SUVs and minivans, but in a not a
in a minibus.
In a minibus, there you go. In a minibus. And there's little Easter eggs all over, little icons of the van everywhere throughout the car.
Now I feel like I need to go hunt for those. I did notice that it has the electronic gear shifter on the column.
Yes.
Which people really appreciate.
Everything's on the column, so it completely moves with you wherever you want the steering wheel. Everything will be in the same place. I like that. I never have to adjust my so I can see both the road and the driver's display. So that is always together, and I like that. I like that pairing.
And I carpool. I have 2 kids in elementary school, and I'm noticing I think I can probably hit these buttons and get these doors to fly open.
Oh, see if they work.
Okay.
Yeah, that one will close. Yep.
Oh yeah, there we go.
And that one will open. Push the button, and we'll open this one. There we go. Oh, I love it.
So that is a minivan.
It is a minivan, isn't it?
But that is the whole point of having a minivan, is to have those doors so that you're not knocking into other things. And the fact that now this is this the only electric?
Yeah, it is. It's the only electric one. Absolutely. Let's go look in the center row and the third row. Let's go check it out.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
So there are these handholds here, these grips.
Okay.
And I love them. And these are a heritage detail because these were on all the old Volkswagens, the Beetles and the buses. They all had these grips. They were the first ones, I think, to recognize that sometimes you need a hand. So I'm going to show you this.
Wait, I'm going to close my door for more privacy. Look.
I want to show you guys this. How great is this? And here's the horrible thing. We're not going to have these in the United States.
Why not? Oh,
because they don't meet federal regulation, and this is a European spec. They haven't started building these for North America yet.
That's a bummer.
Well, yes and no.
Safety.
The last thing you want is to stop short and have some passenger like slide into this and have broken ribs. So I get it. I think it's very clever, but also we're not going to have it. And I'm okay with that. I think that's fine. There's so many other things in here that I really do like. And let's see. So this seat is first of all, let's talk about kids' car seats. How many car seats can you fit in here?
I have a set of lower latches here, and you have a set there.
Yes.
I don't see a set here, but there is a top.
But look how wide the seat is. The seat is so wide.
So there's 2 sets of lower latches and 2 top tethers. So technically,
there's not a tether here?
There's not. So I wouldn't.
I bet you there's one way below. I think so.
I don't mind hanging over. You know what? There's not. Surprisingly.
I'm surprised.
There's 2 top tethers in the third row.
Yes. So we've got 4, I think we've got 4 full sets of latches and 4 sets of tethers.
This is actually really comfortable.
It is really comfortable, isn't it? It's
been a long day already, and my legs are very far out. I mean, I had that pushed up a little bit, but this is huge and spacious. It's a minibus.
It really is. It really is. And then there's some nice details here. This is our heated seats. There's the window controls are down here. We've got speakers, Harman Kardon speakers here. We have the door open button here.
And I have a USB-C charging port on my side. Do you?
Yes, I do. I have one too. I've got a USB-C charging port there too. So they've really thought about everything that we want and need. And then we have, I barely touched that and it opened the door.
I do have to mention, it's so funny. There are a dozen people swarming around this buzzing. There's a lot of buzz about the Buzz.
Yeah.
Because nobody's really seen them yet. I mean, I know it was revealed over a year ago, but then they haven't hit dealer lots yet. And it's so funny because you're going to see
and it's going to be a while.
Dozen different random strangers in this video, but everybody's just trying to get
People
footage.
Are so excited to see this SUV.
It definitely is the hot commodity here at the Chicago Auto Show.
It definitely is. Let's go look at the third row. We have to put the seats up. So why don't why don't you stay here and I will just hop out. Let's see what it looks like to get into the third row. There's that. But is there slide and tilt?
Look at the shoulder. Check the shoulder and see what we've got up there.
Yes, of course.
There you go.
So
that's
I love
Carseat Tilt,
this
baby.
Is actually an actual slide and tilt.
It is.
And what that means is with a car seat installed, the seat back doesn't move. The whole thing slides and tilts.
Okay, with the car seat tilt, it makes it really easy to access the third row. So we're going to check it out.
And look, this seat is all the way back.
Yeah.
And how much legroom do you have? How tall are you?
5'7".
5'7". And look how much legroom you have.
That's 12 inches.
It's the largest third row I think I've ever seen ever.
It is.
It really is incredible.
I'm going to put these headrests up so I can see. I'm gonna put the headrest up. Oh, there we go. Just a little, so I can sit all the way back.
So the third row seats 2 people.
There we go.
And there's still cargo space behind. There's actually really amazing cargo space. Yeah. So what else do you have back there? Do you have air vents?
I have really deep bottle holder on this side. And on this side, I have a cup holder up top. So that's different. And then each side does have a USB-C charging port and kind of a little catch-all, you know? And here, I use this type of thing for device storage. So, you know, your iPad or your Kindle Fire or whatever. Kids can put it here and hopefully it won't rattle around.
I mean, the air vents.
Oh, they're up top, of course, up here. And I do want to mention that this is a cushy little armrest. Did you see that? I mean, that's unique. So it's a cushy, it's bolstered.
It's got squish factor.
Yeah, so if you're riding in the third row, nobody ever wants to be in the third row. I mean, that's just how it is. People, you know, call shotgun. I would be sitting back here, let everybody else do their thing up there. I don't get car sick. And I don't think you would get very car sick in here because you have so much visibility out. I don't feel squished. But it does make me wonder how much cargo room is behind this third row.
Let's go check it out. So remember how we talked about tailgating in the Honda Prologue? Okay, so this is a little bit different. Because this is so tall, Volkswagen gave you all the space. So you actually have these bins here that pull out underneath.
I have these in my closet too, by the way.
I know, isn't this great? And
it's like,
I know, I have them too. And I love this closet type storage to be able to put things in here if you want to keep things in there. And then you can put the stroller or the hockey bag or the backpacks or whatever there, but keep things in here. I love that. And if you don't want to use the bins, if you really just want to use this space as it is, there you go.
Is this stationary?
I believe it is.
I wonder.
I think it's an addition.
Okay. But I think it gives you more flexibility because you could store stuff below and then stack on top.
Yeah, yeah.
But I would put my groceries in here so they're not jostling around. I feel like this could be a grocery catch-all.
This is what I think of this as like the milk and watermelon bin.
Yeah,
the things that roll
they don't
around
roll around
and break and make a mess.
So first impression, this is not as big as I expected it to be.
Yeah.
If you're driving 6 people, let's just say, and their things, you could fit 6 carry-on bags if you put them in this way.
You're going to have a little bit of a squeeze here because it's just a little narrow.
True.
But you should be able to fit at least 3 or 4, I would think. If you take this out, you would be able to fit more. So you could probably, if you didn't have this contraption, and I believe this is an aftermarket thing, and it is removable.
I don't know if we should remove it, but
take this whole thing out. And I think these seats remove too.
I was just looking at that. I think
that we
could pull those out. So then if you're one of those people that's a camper or a glamper, in the 70s everybody was sleeping in their bus.
Yeah. Yeah. And with these seats folded flat,
Buzz.
you get a fair amount of space. But these bins and this floor is actually designed to give you an entire flat contiguous floor with these seats folded because they're up above the floor of the car. That is an emergency kit. So you can take this out. Yeah. Volkswagen, they usually put these in the trunk.
We're looking at the cargo, like some extra flexible storage with these removable bins. This does appear to be removable if it doesn't work for you, for your flex space.
So you can take this out if you want to.
And it looks as if this row is removable if you need to sleep. We have lights back here and a 12-volt plug. And what you just pointed out to me was a little signature Volkswagen is the emergency kit that you said normally comes in the trunk, but they've got it kind of embedded in the lift gate.
There's the little emergency triangle there.
I didn't ask.
And there's even instructions.
Do you assume, we should never assume, but I would think this has hands-free lift gate.
I don't know. We'll have to ask the question. I would imagine it does because it is not a minivan. It does have that. And there are little Volkswagen buses. Oh, check this out. I love this logo.
You were going to tell me about some of the Easter eggs. I don't know if we have time for that, but
let's see if we can find some. So this is sort of the ID graphic. Is that ID? And I'll show you.
A lot of people are waiting to see this.
A lot
These
of
are
people are
very
waiting to see it.
interesting wheels. They're a little bit polarizing.
The thing about electric car wheels is they're flat for aerodynamics.
Aerodynamics.
Yeah.
They do
So
remind
here's
me of
the
Chinese
ID
throwing
light
stars.
right there. So you see the
Oh,
IQ
light.
light. Sorry, IQ light. There is a little frunk here. It's very small.
Oh.
And it doesn't have storage. It's really only the window washer fluid.
We do have
And
a
then
front
you'll even
camera.
see that ID graphic is sort of replicated here on the front grille. One of the Easter eggs is in there, but I don't know if we have it. Then you'll see that here too.
For adjusted seats and some detail.
What do you think, Jana?
I like it. I had no idea what to expect. It's always fun when you go into a tour not having a lot of information. It's nerve-wracking because you like to have your specs down, but it's also fun to look at it like a consumer would because this may not be on somebody's short list. You know, they may see it and think, oh my gosh, not for me or whatever. But it's cool and it's cute and it's functional. And I like it, actually. I do like it.
It's fun, right?
I mean, for the very first EV van on the market in North America, I think it's definitely a statement piece.